and do a dual live. We're just checking connections. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Florentina and Friends Storytime. Right now, we are just getting all of our audio set up. We are going to try to do a Facebook live for our story time today, but we also have our Instagram followers, and our Florentina and Friends has over 5,000 followers on Instagram, and we want to invite everyone over to our Florentina and Friends story time that we are hosting live on Facebook today. And we have a lot of fun updates to share with you about Florentina and Friends, and to meet Florentina and a few of her friends that are going to be joining us today. Thank you for being here. I am Julie Schindler, your host, and today our author is Miss JAG, and she is going to be reading Miss Imagination and the Farticorn. So we're really excited to have her in this special book, and there is a lot of great news that we get to share and some updates from some events that have happened over the weekend for Florentina and Friends. So please join us. If you are joining us on Instagram, I want to thank you for being here. Please join us on Facebook on SPEAKUp events and Florentina and Friends for our story time today. We are going to do a dual live, so you get to be a part of it, and we invite you to join us over on Facebook so you get to meet Florentina and her friends and our author JAG, who's here to read Miss Imagination and the Farticorn. So we hope to see you over on Facebook for our live story time. Okay, so we are going to have all of our Instagram Florentina and Friends joining us, and today is a special day. So today is Giving Tuesday. We've had our Black Friday shopping where we got all of those amazing discounts, and then we went into Cyber Monday deals. How many of you checked out your Cyber Monday? All of those giving us discounts into the holidays, and today is a day to give back. On Giving Tuesday, hearts around the world give to charities and fundraisers across the world. And today we are asking you to link arms, join hands, and stand with Florentina. Florentina is a 4-year-old girl in the UK who is battling neuroblastoma cancer, stage 4, which is a highly aggressive cancer. And we at SPEAKUp events have teamed together with Florentina and Friends to help raise the 250,000 pounds that are needed to bring Florentina to the US, where we have only in the US, it's only available here in New York, is the bivalent, I can't even say it. Bivalent vaccine. I've said it multiple times today, trying to get the words right. Vaccine that's only available in the US. So we are linking arms and standing with Florentina. And to do that, we have created this very special moments that we get to come together and read bedtime stories to Florentina and her friends. Every Tuesday and Thursday nights, you can join us right here on SPEAKUp events as we bring authors from around the world together to bring their storybooks to life for Florentina. I want to introduce you today to our author, Miss JAG, before we invite up Florentina and her friends. So please give a warm welcome to Miss JAG. Hey, Miss JAG, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Glad to have you. Can you tell our audience where you are from?
I am from Seattle, Washington, but I now live on the other side of the state in a very rural area where there's I kind of say I live on the edge of nowhere right now. We're about 20 miles from Canada, so we're pretty far out here. So this book writing and doing all this kind of stuff really keeps me occupied and gives me something really exciting to do. So I'm really happy to be here to read to Florentina, and I think that what you guys are doing for her is really special. So that's really great.
We are excited to have you, and I know that you've spent the last year diving into children's books and becoming a children's author. How has that experience been for you?
It's been pretty amazing, pretty exciting. I owe all of the credit, I guess, to my daughter. She just has a really amazing imagination. She really runs wild in her mind, and she's really kooky, which is really a lot of fun. So she just kind of sparked me, and I thought, it'd be really fun to write stories for children. And she's a little out of my age range right now. I wish I would have thought of this, 5 years ago, but it happens. And I thought, it's just been a really fun journey. It's been, a little bit of a struggle at times, but I've worked through it, and the rewards are worth it. So it's just been really interesting, something really new, and just kind of keeps you going when you're kind of hanging out doing nothing and you feel trapped. So, it's been a great thing. It's been really exciting and really creative. So it's nice.
You have a creative outlet, and Riley, your daughter, has helped you with creating Miss Imagination and the Farticorn. Can you tell us a little bit about how the Farticorn came to be?
Well, when I decided that I was going to write children's books, I thought, well, what am I going to write? So I asked my daughter to give me an animal that didn't exist, something that would make sense, but, was kind of ridiculous. And so she just shouted out Farticorn. And I thought, wow, that makes sense. I get it. So I thought, okay. And then I decided, okay, well, what am I going to write about a Farticorn? I don't know. So I thought of her and how she's kind of antsy. She's my happy little handful. She's always buzzing around doing something. And I thought, wow, when she's in school, is she going to be able to pay attention? Is she going to sit still? And so I kind of revolved it around her imagination. And so it's just kind of came to be that she's a little girl who's in school who can't sit still. And while her teacher is talking, she doesn't hear her teacher because her brain is too busy in La La Land. She's fantasizing about everything that she doesn't want to be at school. She does like school and she loves her friends, but she's just kind of in imagination land. So that's where Farticorn came from. So I came up with a story, and then I decided, okay, and a year later, here I am with, this book that is just about ready to be published. So I'm really excited.
So we are getting a world premiere of Miss Imagination and the Farticorn, because Miss JAG just received her print copy. So what we get to see today is just the very beginning of Miss Imagination and the Farticorn. So we are excited to share that with you. And what is really special about JAG's book, if you listen really closely, is that it rhymes. And rhyming is hard sometimes. So when you get to listen to Miss JAG and see Miss Imagination and the Farticorn, listen for the rhymes that you are going to hear throughout the story. So I would like to give us a huge warm welcome to the reason we have story time, the reason we get to reach hearts around the world every night at 7 p.m. BST is to bring a story to Florentina. And this is our sweet, beautiful Flo. Hi, Flo. Are you excited for today? I'm really excited.
Hello.
I'd like you to meet Miss JAG. Can you say hi to Miss JAG?
Say hi.
Look at that smile. Well, Miss JAG is here to read Miss Imagination and the Farticorn. Remember I told you about the unicorn that farts? He's here today.
We're looking forward to this.
Good. Well, I'm going to pop off stage and I'm going to get you guys set up for Miss JAG to read to you. So let me
Hi, Florentina.
Say hi. She's very shy.
It's okay. I'm kind of shy too. I'm shy too. And when I was little, I used to hide behind my mom when people talked to me. So I totally get it. I'm right there with you. Are you ready to hear this story? I'm going to try to position myself here to where you can see a little better. All right. Miss Imagination and the Farticorn. I made all my blank pictures, right, pages with pictures because I think it's more fun. Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
All right. I dedicated this story to my little Riley Roo. It says, without your imagination, this book would not exist. All right. I cannot focus, but I must stay. It's so hard to be here. I just want to play. My teacher is talking. I don't hear a sound. My mind starts wandering around and around. I do love to learn, but it's easy to see. I need a break soon so my feet can run free. I'm not meant to be here, so stuck in this seat. I can't wait for recess. Oh, the friends I will greet. They want me to learn, but my mind goes wild, thinking of things that just get me riled. When the day's over, Mama will say, what did you learn? How'd your mind do today? I have to be truthful. I must let it flow. I did learn a little, but here's all I know. Though physically there, my mind went astray. Why this happens? What can I say? My mind wasn't blank. The circus was there. All I could see was a tap dancing bear. Other animals began to prepare for a picnic of sorts with all kinds of flair. The tables were covered with all kinds of loot. Not a thing good for you. It will all make you toot. They want me to listen. They want me to think. How could I do that when the pickles were pink? Monkeys dressed up. They're on a safari. I wanted to join them. For that, I'm not sorry. At the end of my vision, one final blast, I imagined an animal my mind saved for last. It sure is fancy, I'm sure you'll think. It comes from a world where its poop doesn't stink. For the grand finale, I announced with glee, a jumping farticorn for all to see. That was my day. I was very impressed. Such imagination, I know I am blessed. Mom looked at me, let out a sigh. I told her, I know, tomorrow again I will try. The end.
Oh, that was lovely, wasn't it? I like that
Thank
one.
you.
Very good. Very nicely read.
Thank you. I wish I had a farticorn. I think it'd be pretty cool. So would my daughter. She'd really like to have one.
Definitely.
What do you think a farticorn's toots would smell like?
Like roses.
Roses? I would
Yeah.
think strawberries. Definitely.
Well, that's yeah. She has the flowers coming from her poop.
So we definitely are getting colorful roses. But
Yes.
well, Miss JAG has also written more books this last year with the Farticorn. Would you like to hear about some of her other stories that she experienced? Miss JAG, would you like to tell us about a few more books that you've got?
Yes. So I wrote The Sock Monster Under My Bed. And this one is about how it drives moms especially crazy that there's always missing socks. So this little girl doesn't know where the socks go. And I'll just tell you the blurb on the back of the book. And it says, another sock's gone missing. Is it just in mama's head? I may have solved the mystery. Come see what's under my bed. So that one is a fun one. I think it's probably my favorite one that I've done so far. And then I decided to get a little, I guess, educational, but still kind of fun. And so then I have my bedtime in space. And this is just about a little boy who dreams about going to space. And it just tells all about the planets and how he has a friend, the man on the moon. So it's never a struggle at bedtime because he looks forward to dreaming and going to space. And then in the works, I have Penguini, which is days of the week. And Penguini likes to dress up. She's a pirate and a fairy, and she's a chef. And she dreams of what she wants to be when she grows up. And when we're little, of course, we want to be everything. I remember my daughter wanted to be everything all the time, and it changed frequently. So yeah, and I'm just going to keep on writing fun little books because I really like rhyme, and I really like little kids' smiles when they get to read stories. So I think it's fun, and it really sparks their imagination. So can't wait to do more.
Well, Miss JAG, we cannot wait to have you back to read some of your other stories to us. Would that be fun, Flo? Yeah. Should we look for lost socks? I think we could probably find some.
That would be good, wouldn't it? We get a laugh.
I love the giggles. We want to thank everyone who has been able to be here for our story time, and our author, Miss JAG, who did a beautiful job reading for the first time. This is a world premiere of Miss Imagination and the Farticorn. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining our story time, and we look forward to having you back. Can we
Thank
say
you so
bye,
much.
JAG?
Thank you so much.
Sweet dreams.
Thank you. It was lovely. So bye.
Thank you.
Oh, that was super fun.
That was a really good book.
Yeah.
How
How has today been for you, Flo?
What have you done today?
I
No, you've been playing, haven't you? You've just been at home today. Playing Barbies, looking after your baby sister.
Aww.
Yeah.
Well, our next story is about a little girl. Her name is Sophia.
Ah, that'd
She
be good.
talks to the moon. And one night, the moon fell out of the sky on Christmas. What is going to happen if the moon falls out of the sky on Christmas?
What happened?
How will Santa find us if the moon can't show him the way?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have a cow in this book and a lot of fun animals that are going to be joining us on Thursday to read how the moon fell out of the sky. Would you
That
like
sounds
to learn?
really interesting, doesn't it? That sounds like a good one.
And I know that you have a busy week. So on Friday, I have a friend coming over, and we make a rainbow dust, which is just a whole bunch of colorful powder. And we throw it all into a big, huge jar, and we make a ton of a big, huge mess. Would you like to come along and join me in my mess?
Yeah.
You like a mess, don't you?
Well, on Friday, we are going to go live on Instagram so we can be able to invite all of our friends to come and make some rainbow dust with us. Does that sound like fun? I'm excited too. Well, we wish you a wonderful night, Flo. Thank you so much for joining our story time. And we are sending you so much love.
So thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Julie.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I will see you on Thursday.
Yeah, we'll do. Night night.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
So now that we have said goodnight to Flo, we get to talk about all the fun things that we have going on for Florentina and Friends. And I'm inviting you to my Christmas corner. Now that our Christmas holiday season is in full swing, we have started to decorate, and we have 2 kittens this year. So our Christmas tree sitting next to me does not have any decorations on it just yet. We're trying to see how the kittens do and see if we can start to add a few more decorations over the next couple of days. I want to thank you for being here for Florentina and Friends Storytimes, where we get to come together every Tuesday and Thursday nights to read bedtime stories to Florentina. Florentina is a 4-year-old girl fighting neuroblastoma cancer in the UK. And if you know about any child who's fighting neuroblastoma cancer, the only available treatment, which takes their chance at life from 40% to 90%, is this vaccine that's only available in New York. It's the Benevolent vaccine, and it's a series of vaccines that we will be sending Florentina to New York to receive. And those children who have gone through this process and to receive the vaccine are in full remission and free of cancer. To know that, it gives me goosebumps to know that within the next year, we can do the same for Florentina. She has a vigorous schedule coming up, and this week is no exception. This week we have scans that are happening, and we are doing trial runs for Florentina for her radiotherapy. And within radiotherapy, there is 3 to 5 minutes where Florentina has to sit perfectly still to be able to receive this treatment. And can you imagine a 4-year-old that you know that can sit still for 3 to 5 minutes without moving an inch? So we are practicing this week with Florentina and her family and her care team of how to get Florentina to sit still so she can undergo the next treatment, which is radiotherapy, which will be beginning soon. So as we tell you about Florentina and we share her stories and we share stories with you, we want to encourage you to donate and join our support, our group, our rainbow of hearts that are here to save Florentina's life. We are raising 250,000 pounds to bring Florentina to the US, and we are almost halfway there. Before we started our live, I checked our Just Giving account, and we are at we are less than 1,000 pounds shy of reaching our 50% goal, which would be 125,000 pounds that would be raised so far for Florentina. You are joining us on Giving Tuesday, and we are asking you to give back to Florentina and Friends. By joining Florentina's Just Giving account, you will be helping take the burden off of Florentina and her family as they go through this course of the next 6 months to save their daughter. And they don't have to do this alone. I know that there are many of you who have watched our story times over the last month and have joined us live to meet Florentina, to share in her giggles, and to read a story together. We are bringing this warmth, joy, love, and inspiration to a little girl who needs our help. So if you haven't yet, please click on the link or use the website that is listed at the bottom of our screen. That will connect you directly to Florentina's Just Giving account, and all proceeds go to Florentina and her family. We will continue to be back here every Tuesday and Thursday to bring awareness and to show thanks for all of the hearts that have already helped during this fight for Florentina. Last weekend, Derby Horse Ball, they held a Christmas ball for Florentina. Oh, look who gets to join us, our little Thor. And so they hosted a Christmas ball last weekend. And wow, you guys, Over 10,000 pounds were raised. Dancing and auctions and beautiful photos of the evening were shared, where hundreds and hundreds of hearts came together and opened up their wallets to support Florentina and her friends. And in just a few weeks, on December 12th, we have another event happening live in the UK. Tamer Asan, who is our celebrity guest, he has put together an entire day for Florentina. So from 12 to 3, there are going to be a champagne introduction, and then we are going to get into the live auction. And we will be auctioning off memorabilia from Tamer and all of his adventures. We also have companies and sponsorships who have sponsored items and packages, and there are a ton of giveaways for you to be able to get involved. We will have more of that event coming to you and sharing more about it on our Speak Up events and Florentina and Friends. Thank you so much for joining us on this Giving Tuesday, where we get to give back to Florentina. If you haven't had a chance yet to join our Just Giving donations, please do so now before we end our live. And we look forward to seeing you back right here on Thursday. And as you heard a few minutes ago, we will be doing a special pop-up live on Instagram Live on Friday, making rainbow dust with Florentina and her friends. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you for standing with Florentina as we help save a little girl's life. We appreciate you, and we are sending you good nights, good mornings, and good afternoon to wherever you are in the world. Have a wonderful day.